interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days.
Yes, though, more by necessity than choice. Don't tell him, but my business partner lacks the imagination necessary to...
Imagination? You're a mad scientist! You lack the business acumen, or even the base financial literacy to...
Don't start with me, Jorid. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all.
The manufacture and sale of potions. It takes science and creativity, which I have.
And fact and logic, which I have. Jared here does science by intuition. It's incredible. By which I mean it's literally not credible.
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
We have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? No, he's gone. We can talk in private. Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good. There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Oh, nobody's going to die. It'll be fine. But I trust you, and you don't need to decide now. Get the bloobs, only give them to me instead of him. Got it? Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is. Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? Oh, it's no good without all three. Go find more, please. I need all of them.
It's logical for you to do so. For me, obviously.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Even's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Even would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
Slow time bubble has appeared. treasure to the board game. A bubble that slows time has appeared. The board game is nearing its end. Soon we shall have a winner.
A dice! Child, there's you. Come closer. Come closer, child.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns.
Talk about end, have you? Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Traded you for a new one with me. Old Manny Dix.
You dang little blue critter! You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus. It's those dang... Oh, I don't even know what they are. Screaming wobblies. You seen them? Now they're up on my roof making noise. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. Some of us are trying to sleep. You haven't forgotten, have you? Your promise to get those dang things off my dang roof so that I can sleep?
That dice. I haven't seen what... You, child. I believe we can be useful to each other. Not in a direct way, but there is something else you may be able to achieve in the meantime. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right. A good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course, and if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while indeed. I've heard stories around Cellar Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade there. And And if you can't find it directly, you could trade until you do. I've told you all I can. Oh, except... Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Skåne! Tack, meine Hoine, Skåne! Åh, det hieno!
Quiet down! I'm old and I'm tired, and I demand you respect that. Thank you, little one.
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. Queen bless us with not one, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach? Why, today is my day.
Words for sale. My rarest word? Why, that's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of adlube. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament. Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. I got words for sale here. Choice words. Pluviophile. It means lover of rain. That's just a free sample. I already traded with you. I'm good for words, but thank you. Enjoy oblectament. Kid, that's a trade secret. Can't have you stealing all my business. Who wants to buy a word? I got cliniomania looking for a good home here. It means wanting to stay in bed. I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on bucolic right now if you're interested. Hi, I'm Harry Twofold.
Oh, cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it.
Out of the tube.
Get your food here. I've only had dice described to me, kid, but that costume is dead on.
I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal. My stock is twice as good as the competition. And they've recently made their stock twice as good. So, mine is twice as good. Buy one, get one free. That's 2 items for the price of 1. That's a deal specifically made Cellar Street. Don't miss it.
Torta vai, e voi che stai che voi vai dai.
Oh, kid! You want crispy treats? Kids love crispy treats.
Hey, kid, I'm running a business here. No freebies. Tip. Sorry, kid. Paying customers only.
Hey, kid! I'm selling crispy twigs here. Crispy twigs to trade.
Super juice is the only juice with soup. So refreshing.
Kid, I got what all kids crave. Crispy twigs.
Cellar Street Sock 2-packs. 1 for each of you. It's the perfect pair for the perfect pair. Cellar Street Socks. Get your socks here. Are your parents around? Bring them back with you and tell them to bring their money. Yeah, come back with money, kid, and I'll be happy to sell you 2 or more socks. Cellar Street Socks. Get your socks here.
Get the pre-chewed food here. Smooth. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice. Tired of mastication? Let me do the hard work for you.
Who wants some super juice? I got super juice here.
Pet spiders for sale, and pet scorpions too.
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word?
Pet spiders doing the same. The 2 are about the equivalent amount of work.
Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic. Perfect. We have a deal. Enjoy it, and be sure not to Gubblegreg too much on your first go. Great, kid.
Strong, get
Hey, here's a free sample. Halcyon. It means happy and careless. First one's free, kid.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me. Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, just need to mix them together and down the hatch. Okay. I feel strange. Whoa! Oh, this is intense! Perfect! It's just me! For the first time, it's just me! Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality, distilled down to its purest essence. I hope it treats you well. You know what? By the cards, I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already. You'd say that's only logical. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it?
It's a hard business to be in, selling words, but lucky for me,
I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second to town.
And I can't stand them. I hate that stupid thing. It's a huge mistake. Sorry. You must have been speaking to my other half. I hate it.
By which I mean, it rules! Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the Upside Down Town. It's beautiful and great and...
I hate it. Worst idea we ever had.
Brilliant in both conception and execution. A
disaster in waiting that will
make everyone happy.
To die one day so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Down Town. You know, my doctor said the same thing. That getting so overwhelmed with the upside downs of this world all the time wasn't good for me. I called him an insensitive low roller and left, but maybe this time I should listen. Okay, have a nice
and depressing
day.
That's a spiffy nice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Please, trade the Gubblegregger to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before... forget it, it's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town. Thanks, kid.
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free.
You've got all the pips you need already in your glass jar, child. The only hard part is attaching them. But I can't help you. A piptician needs years of training in rhetoric alone, just so they can convince those slippery things to stay in place. And you wouldn't dare trust the life of your companion with an amateur. But I do have it on good authority that a pipnician does exist in the Upside Down Town. Name, if I'm not too mistaken, of Seymour. Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice. Or rather, it was a dice. Yes, you'll get it, child. A formidable card fit for a dice wielder. That sounds good, yes. That's piqued your interest, yes. But before I give you this card, I want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War. It was a catastrophe. The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice, and so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them. And she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still a dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic, and she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she will do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation. Hypothetically speaking, that is. But don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice. Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules. Good luck, Dice Wielder. And you too, little dice.
I got words for sale here. Choice words. Pluviophile.
Shroud! Get your fresh shroud! Straight out of the tube! That's dinner for two!
Oi, kid! You want crispy
Flavors
twigs?
of Super
Kids
Juice.
love
You
crispy
know
twigs.
you've got to have it.
Hey, kid! I'm selling crispy twigs here.
juice is
To
the
answer your
only
question,
juice with zip.
yes, business is slow.
So refreshing.
child! It's a beautiful day! My favorite kind!
Any second now. Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this.
The queen is rolled a two. I repeat, the queen is rolled a two.
Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two Town, where even the residents seemed to be of two minds.
You dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never. Trade it in for a new one with me, old Manny Dix.
Kid, I got what all kids crave. Crispy sweets. The crispiest in town.
Who wants some super juice? I got super juice here.
Shrug! Get your fresh shrug! Straight out of the tube! That's dinner for two!
Who wants to buy a word? I got Cliniomania looking for a good home here. It means one...
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one? My
him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to... through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. And Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the Queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Town's forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3! I could fix you, but... But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Oh. Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Hey, good enough for me. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Ah, even. How goes the quest for my eyes? Of course. Happy to go over something again if it'll help. The nanny. She's the one who stole them. And now she's given them to that awful mayor. I haven't seen them since the nanny popped him out of me, but I'd wager my last eye that upside-down mayor has them now. I shudder to think what he's doing with them. Ooh. Nasty side on him, I don't mind telling you. Last I saw, he was working on some insane project by the upside-down town construction site. Democracy? Oh, bless you. No, the queen and her nasty dice appointed him. The queen and her dice control everything here, and throughout Random, you understand. Nope. Everything looks flat. I wouldn't dare operate on Dicey here without 3-dimensional vision. Huh? I'm not apologizing. Anytime, even. And thank you for helping me find my eyes. I know you've got a good heart beneath your tiny, angry exterior.
Low down there. Well met, even. I am the mayor. Well, one of them, at least.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs? Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town. A shining city in the sky.
Yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down, Even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here, Even. Our personalities becoming personified now. That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my hat, and I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to fix this town, Even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam. What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more, self-assured than I am, which normally would be great, but the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Because he serves the Nanny Fortuna. We both do. Whatever she wants, he's ready to do. And therefore he deserves to be listened to. He's my opposite. But at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got their other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing. I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But... well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royan directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you even. It's your choice. And good luck.
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... big? That doesn't rhyme with charge. You're clearly new at this. You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to, Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah! Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my... You call that a rhyme where you come from, little girl? You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own... Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting me? What do you want? Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you? Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the eyes, but you'll have to do... Ah, yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme. In a nice manner. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. Ah, you are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are parallel to each other. Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way and you won't get cooked. I was about to say that.
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all Even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
My workers are building at a terrific rate. If you ask me, I think that's great. It's nice to see them finally pulling their...
They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Papo's Wild Circus, the woman with 3 personalities. Miss? I could use that word. A good night's sleep is every evening's prize. Sleep twice as well when you wear sleeping eyes. Sleeping eyes? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I guess is up full of the ball del boira as the they're doing again. The real red when you're full I guess taste the golf black case style the del pork, bangayizasam, jovgaba, dog, doi, pork, dog, del, I guess, full the blah. Jovgaba, bangayizasam, case, del, taste, pork, bangayizasam, case, del, doi, jovgaba, I guess, del, Dog, duff, full of taste, blah, full of when you as red. Fuzz, sehr, Giese, Gravo, Vog, so. The ball, the real stuff they're doing again. Your boy, the bell, red, they're doing again. Cute, Pungan star, Joe, go for monkey, that roll.
my disgrace! I was pinned down by those vile machines, but now they're scrap. So thank you. The name's Big Red. Ah, playing it mysterious, not telling me your name. I can respect that. I'll call you Big Mystery. Big Red and Big Mystery, here in Two Town. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, kid. What brings you up here to this horrible place, Big Mystery? Afraid I can't help with either of those, but I got a life here. A precious little life, but it's mine. And now that I can move freely again, I think I'm gonna head back down to Two Town. See, I have this brother, named Little Joe. He's clever, that's for sure. Maybe too clever by half. He was going to work up here, but I got sent here instead. He made some sort of deal. Little Joe tricked me. His own twin sister. So now he's down there, and I'm stuck up here, and I hate every minute of it. Oh, I was, for sure. And I was of two minds about it for a long time. But now I'm just tired. I know what he did was wrong, and I know he knows it too. He probably feels really guilty about it. But I don't want revenge. I just want to leave. I just want to go home. And now I can. Oh, thank you. You've really made a difference in my life, Big Mystery. Oh, please, take this. It's my way of saying thanks. I'm finally free!
Listen to Crooner Hairy Harry's new double-length record. It's inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album, Croon. That's a nice poetic word.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never mind. Trade. For a new one with me, old Manny Dix.
Good. All is going according to plan. I truly am Two Town's greatest male individual. Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction line of employment. Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be shy. We need a new city that's way up at a significant height.
Game Master's beard, what are you doing up here, kid? What are you doing here? This is an active construction site. We have work to do here, kid. It doesn't matter what your name is. You can't be here, kid. Look, we're all under a tight schedule here. I can't stop work just to escort you home. So, if you promise not to die or otherwise interfere with our work here, I'll answer some questions for you, okay? But by the card makers, we can't have kids wandering around an active work site. Come on, get going, before my other side pitches in on what to do about you. Hey again, even. You've been keeping safe, yeah? Be safe out there, even. I mean it. You're on a construction site. Come on, get going, before my other side pitches in on what to do about you.
A feast for the senses, a balm for the body, a spiritual bouquet? You simply have to try Crazy Cryptids Chopped Cheese Blue. Now half price every second Tuesday. Huh. Spiritual bouquet. It's a nice turn of phrase.
There. Even had all the materials she needed to face Royum in a battle of rhymes. But did she have the skill? Well, there was only one way to find out.
The ball here has
She wasn't sure if she was ready, but on the other hand, she wasn't at all certain she'd ever be. So she did the only thing she could. She went for it.
This is it, even. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. Is that really the best you've got? Come back when you've found better rhymes. So, you want to try this again? Very well. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. No, you're clearly not. So, you want to try this again? Very perfect, yes. Let us begin. We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from 2 towns. Unacceptably bad. Come back when you can rhyme with the best. So, you want to try this again? Very well. We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan them. Yes, oh, I like that very much. Let's proceed. and we shall be made minions of the moon to look forward to everything the mayor doth. That is awful poetry. I do not. So, you want to try this again? Very. We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moon. Yes, ooh. And we shall be made minions of the moon to look forward to everything the mayor doth. Yes, there's no rule that says a poem can't talk up the poet some. Well done. Now, last verse. And we shall always swear by the 2 moons, for they change each day. The upside down town is the only place that offers such a... Such perfect rhymes for a perfect moon. I think I have it, yes. Well done, little poet. You have earned yourself quite a boon. Surprisingly pragmatic. I like that attitude. With this poem, I will be set free. Oh, but of course, I promise you I will dig into that matter. Meanwhile, I want to give you something else. The highest honor in this...
Beautiful. Beautiful, I guess. Its own sort of strange